All right, all right, all right. We are at Hank's Alternative Radio, and that is Fast Friends. Digging that, digging that. Hey, Hank's Alternative Radio is at Hank's Radio Network, and that's going to be hanksradio.com, as you'll see right here. So, if you're interested in sending us some CDs or vinyl, you can hit the contact page, and that will get you the address and our email address. Here's the address right here. And the email is hanksalternative@gmail.com if you want to send us some digital music. We will get it going. So, yeah, so it's Hank's Radio Network, but it's Hank's Alternative Music, or Hank's Alternative Radio. A cat just came in and kind of spooked me. So anyways, hey, let's get going with some labels. We want to talk about a couple labels today. Black and White Records out of Memphis, Tennessee sent us some stuff. Man, they got some great bands coming out of Memphis. Jack Oblivion, we're playing at Hank's Alternative Radio. Thanks, Robert, for sending all the vinyl. That's awesome. The Toy Trucks, Opossums, Tyler Keith, we got some of them going. We got some Lost Psychosis, Turnstiles, and then you just heard Jack Oblivion and the Sheiks, and that was, let me catch up on that. This looks like to be a great album. The song we were just playing was Fast Friends. So yeah, so anyways, so get over to Black and White Records and get some music. This is their Bandcamp page, so you can go to bandcamp.com, just put in Black and White Records, and get some great stuff. All right, let's get over to Otto Records. They are from Texas. Got a bunch of great bands. The Guillotines and the Walk-Offs got some new stuff. The Genzalis, I know, are working on a new album. They're in the studio now. Filthy Filthy is out in England. 61 Ghost. All right, so they got some new singles out. Right here, Blindfold Love, Stop, and Meant So Much. We got Meant So Much playing on Hank's Alternative Radio. So if you want to hear that, you want to hear any of these bands that you're talking about, get over to hanksradio.com and you will hear some of that. And then Nuclear Juarez is a surf band out of Texas, San Antonio, Austin area. They play a lot. And they got a new one out called Nuclear Juarez Bomb. Hold on, my dog is going crazy. And I've got to try and block that out. So here we go. Nuclear Juarez Bomb the Surf. They just got this out. And looks like it's 13 tracks. Finishing up with Nuclear Winter there. They got some great stuff. And so check them out. Check them out. This is their Bandcamp page. And you can find them there, or you can go to Otto Records and find them right there. on that. So, and then the Walk-Offs just put this out. The Guillotine's got a new album out also. So check them out. Great rock and roll. Oh yeah, hey, on the Auto Records, if you want a sampler of a bunch of the music, just get on over here to Auto Records Sampler, and there's, shoot, I think there's like 28 tracks on this. Yeah, 28 tracks. Right here's the CD. You can get the CD, you can get digital, and there it is, right there, San Antonio, Texas. A bunch of the bands are from Texas. Some bands are from overseas. Some are from up in the Northeast, Boston, New York area. So check out Auto Records. All right, let's get moving on here. Hey, how about Rumbar Records, man? They're out of Boston, up in the Northeast. They got a bunch of great stuff. We play a lot of their music on Hank's Alternative Radio. Screeching Weasel, Cheap Cassettes, Danny Lodge, Dirty Truckers. We've been playing them for a long time. But yeah, there's a ton of great stuff. They got a bunch of compilations. You got Jeff Palmer. You got Crime Fallen, the Peppermint Kicks, a bunch of cool power pop, punk, alternative rock stuff. Kurt Florzik is great. Brad Marino, Pale Lips. They got a ton of great stuff. So look through there. Get over to Rumbar Records on Bandcamp, or get to their website or Facebook. Hey, Hank's Alternative Radio does have Twitter page, Facebook page, and Instagram if you want to check them out on any of those. And Lou, thank you, Mr. Lou, for sending all the music to Hank's Alternative Radio. He's awesome. And so be checking them out right there at Bandcamp. That's their Bandcamp page. And there it is. So, all right, let's move on. Let's see where we're going. So that's the Hank's Radio page. Now I want to get into, hey, if you're an indie band especially, we got charts for indie bands, and it's called Radio Indie Alliance, and that is run, owned, operated, everything by Mark Platt out of Los Angeles. So if you're wanting to get on some of these charts, they got tons of great music, tons of great radio stations, podcasts that are playing music. So get on this Facebook page, go to Radio Indie Alliance, check out some of the stations that are, there's Bill Kelly, that are playing a bunch of the music. So here's one of the charts, and here's one of the stations, KC Cafe Radio, and they are putting out a chart. All the stations, we do it. Hanks does it. We put out a chart every week, and so look for some of those radio stations. You can get your music played in all over the world, actually, and get it on some of the charts, and just get some pub on Facebook and some of the other radio stations and podcasts. All right, so that's Radio Indie Alliance, so check that out for sure. All right, where are we going now? Let's see. Hey, let's talk about some live music that's coming up in the Houston, Texas area. We got the Flaming Hellcats and the Genzalis from Auto Records. They will be playing at the Continental Club. That's 3700 Main Street, right in Houston. It's a great rock bar, or just bar that plays alternative, Americana, rock and roll. So if you're in the Houston area, here's going to be a great show. January 28th, the Flaming Hellcats and the Genzalis. Shoot. All right. Who else did I want to mention? I wanted to mention, oh, this looks really cool. I wish I was going on this. This is the great rock and roll, not the rock and roll swindle. It is the, let me take that off. The great rock and roll Sea Cruise, man, the Stranglers, Buzzcocks, Graham Parker, Wilco Johnson, the Professionals, and that's where I'm getting this right off the Professionals page. So when is this? This is August 18th through the 23rd this year, and looks like Little Steven's Underground Garage is sponsoring it. So man, this looks like a really cool cruise if you like cruises and you like rock and roll. So those are the bands that are going to be playing there. We love the Professionals, Buzzcocks, and a bunch of these other ones. We play a lot of that on Hank's Alternative Radio. Okay, hey, and speaking of the Buzzcocks, here you go. UK tour, March 22nd, or March 2022. Can you believe it? It's March 2022. What happened in 1986? All right, so here's Buzzcocks, and here's their UK tour. If you're out there, I would love to go to one of these. Looks like this one's sold out at the Voodoo Room. But anyways, there's the Buzzcocks tour coming up. And okay, so I want to tell you something about, especially for indie bands. Indie on the Move is a great website that helps bands with booking and finding gigs, things like that. But they had an article out about, I don't know if any of you guys are into blockchain or cryptocurrency or digital currency. Well, there's a great article right here about NFTs. And an NFT is a non-fungible token. And what's going on is that bands are putting their music on the blockchains, whether it's the Ethereum or XRP or XRP Ledger. They're putting them on the ledgers, and they're trying to sell them on the music platform. So check out this article. The article is called Music NFT Full Guide, and that's on indieonthemove.com. So check that out. It's going to tell you about putting some music on your platform, explains it, gives you some platforms, and gives you a good start on NFTs. So definitely you want to check that out. All right, so if you love indie bands and indie music, maybe you like some indie T-shirts. So indie TeePublic, I bought some shirts myself. Actually, I've got this one, the replacements. Look, you can pick different colors. Check that out. But anyways, I got this one. And these are indie artists who have drew all these, or made these logos. And so anyways, they're that's a cool place if you're looking for a cheap, cool T-shirt. Hey, here's the Clash. That's pretty cool. And so there you go. Get you a Clash T-shirt. Anyways, hey, this is the first podcast. We're going to try and get more out. So I hope you are checking us out, subscribing to us on YouTube, and just want to say thanks for listening. Thanks for getting over us. Thanks for sending us music, and thanks for listening. We will. All right. Thank you. This is Hank's Alt 1 recording. Cool. Have a great day.